The longest of road trips lands in Melbourne, in Australia, as the NFL season starts down under for two teams who figure to be near the top of the NFC West, the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams bring the NFL to Australia. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. An honor to be down under. The Niners and the Rams begin the season here in Australia. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to begin, it's Stafford. Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First offensive play of the NFL season. Maybe that's a good omen for the offenses this year. A quick first down. Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. That's into the hands of Jordan Whittington. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 36 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
That is caught, and he's in. Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, Rams. A try here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on his return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They send Evans in motion. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And that one going to be closed down the back. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Got him in. It is Stripling complete. And he is very close to the first down, but high ball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick.
1-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now it's Stafford. Osa Odigizua. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1.
The ball just has to come out there, Mike. There's nowhere to go with it. Protection's breaking down. You either got to get that out to a check down, or you just got to throw it at someone's feet and move on to the next play.
Tough one to pick up here. 3rd down and 9. Stafford working from the pistol. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Tough spot for a punter, but he gets this one out of here. To return is Pearsall. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
At the Rams' 42-yard line.
He'll go play action. Purdy rolling right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll lead to a second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Purdy now on second down. His throw to the right side, caught by Striblin. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
It's third down. They need 6 for the first down. Pearsall, the man in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And yes, that'll get it. First down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going.
8-yard pickup.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on fourth down by what they call on third down. So I think after that third down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on fourth down, but didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on third.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers.
Eddie Pinheiro.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Rookie from Oklahoma. They're on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third down.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Hit as he throws. That one will fall to the turf. And it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good third down stop. And it sets up fourth down. Evans with the punt sends it away. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Here's Saul, the man in motion. Purdy using the pop pass. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Omar Spates on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup.
From the 43, here's second and 8. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10. They go with the rookie from Indiana, Kalen Black. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
He was taken
Get up
down
a little
by
slow after that hit, but he does have a first down.
First
You know, Mike,
down,
when I
San
watch
Francisco.
Kalen Black run, what really stands out is I love his run style. Right? There's not a lot of dancing, not a lot of moves. He is the prototypical one cut and go type of back. And, you know, not a lot of people projected him to be the third running back off the board, but, you know, you got to trust in the 49ers evaluation.
Now, another first and 10. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On second down, Purdy. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Purdy will give it to McCaffrey on the draw. And a good rally to the football to gain a 9, but it brings up fourth down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the 49ers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's amazing, Mike, no matter how fast the league progresses, there's still some teams that are just late adopters. And listen, I get it. It is hard to stick yourself out there. Failure is ultimately very hard to explain away at the end of the game. But 4th and 1, 4th and 2, I'm keeping my offense on the field. I just understand the value of touchdowns, especially in today's modern game. 3 points over time is just not going to get it done.
A pitch comes to Williams. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run. It's Williams. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Stafford now on 2nd down. And the defense able to contain him, hold him to a game just a couple. It brings up 3rd and goal.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down. The Rams going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. His kick is good. And the Rams will level the score at 10 apiece.
Nothing like a short one for your first attempt of the year, right, Mike? I mean, talk about an easy one to break you in. Knocks it through, jogs off the field. That's a dream start.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. Play action. Here's Purdy. Pushed out to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And a good run there. Get him 5 yards.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They run once more with McCaffrey. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Omar Spates on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it's going to be 3rd down. Kittle is the man in motion. On third down, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Yeah, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
With the middle of the field, he's got Evans.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
2nd and 7. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. He's brought down by Kobe Turner.
It's a gain of a yard.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Kittle is the man in motion. 3rd down. Purdy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. The 9nerss will use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Down, San Francisco.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey.
Purdy's pass. Complete to Christian.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Makes the score 9nerss 17, Rams 10.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A first down throw for Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
27 yards.
Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Play action now. Purdy. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. Oh, they come out of the locker room smoking to begin the second half. A big play there right away.
49ers.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, That's pretty impressive.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That's caught. It's Evans. 18 yards on the connection. It's good for a 9nerss first down.
A gain of 18.
It's going to take me some time. It's going to be hard to get used to seeing Mike Evans in a 49ers jersey, but the one thing I am used to is seeing plays like that. You think over 12 years in Tampa, struggled with some injuries, failed to reach 1,000 yards for the first time in his career a season ago, and the Bucs move on. San Francisco says, thank you very much, we'll take you, and it's a big-time player joining a really good team. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll give it here. Flat.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
McCaffrey, and he's going to be stuck in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Purdy now on second down. That is caught in the end zone. He's got it. Dejon Stribling. Touchdown San Francisco. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers move out to a 24-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Stafford gets this one out quick to Nakua. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
First down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The 9nerss have got it. They're going to take over at their own 40-yard line. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Past midfield to the 45. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well. A play fake. Now it's Purdy. That's complete to Kittle, the tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Running left, it's McCaffrey. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. DeJon Stribley. Touchdown, San Francisco. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1.
Makes the score 9nerss 31, Rams 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, Stafford. That's down the field, and he's got Ferguson, the tight end. Trying to start this long road back. They've got a first down here.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Second down, it's Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And the Rams
we are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Thursday Night Primetime continues after this. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On play action, it's Stafford. Right back to Ferguson, who's got another one. And the Rams are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
Williams. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. That is brought in the end zone. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Now for the point after.
Harrison Davis on for the extra point.
He's got it. And the Rams are able to cut into the deficit.
Makes the score 9nerss 31, Rams 17.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A very satisfying performance to get the new year started. Looking at a 1-0 start as they pick up the first down. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 18
here in week 1. Trying to see this through to the end, and that's an important first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Off the play fake, Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now, and this one's good for a first down.
So often we see a team that's milking a 2-score lead get very conservative, especially in the fourth quarter, but not this coach. He says, all right, I might have a 2-score lead. I want to make it 3. He's trying to put as much pressure on his opponent possible here down the stretch late.
So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now receiver coming around. He's got the pop pass.
Ricky Pearsall, the ball carrier. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third and short. Purdy. And he'll have to throw this one away. Defense stiffening in the red zone. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression. Move on to the next play. And just throw that ball away. That's just a really good drive here in the second half. And you understand what the situation calls for. You have the lead, second half. Continue to control the clock. Continue to convert and get fresh sets of downs. Come away with points and just try to continue to extend this lead.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
That's caught by Puka.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Stafford to throw again. That's over the middle. He spots the tight end, Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down. Throwing again is Stafford. That's out wide to Williams.
Touchdown, Rams.
Point after, coming up here.
For the extra point.
He gets it to go, and the Rams are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Makes the score 9nerss 34, Rams 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. Pearsall, the man in motion. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And the defense there to meet him. He'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, 49ers. They'll run here with McCaffrey. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
On the carry. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
See what they have for second and 7. Kittle is the man in motion. They send Evans in motion. On second down, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
He's brought down at the 31. An 8-yard pickup. First down, San Francisco.
They've got the lead. They're in control. In no hurry to snap this. And they'll take the clock down to the 2-minute warning. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. First and 10. Up the middle, here is Black. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Trent McDuffie on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 27-yard line.
Again, it's Black. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
At the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll drop to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now, Pinheiro to add on the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Their own 31-yard line.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. And this is going to be a Rams first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
That's good.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. So a win here for the 49ers. They get the season off